Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode on the SMP server. So today I think we're going to try and build some iron farms to get some iron generating for sorting systems and that kind of thing. And then, well, so we can get that generating going, we'll try to get a beacon going so we can clear out maybe this area and make room for the ship, which we might get started on, we might not. I'll try to show off the snow crash donut that I've already built and kind of do some of that stuff. So that's kind of the plan. So far what I've gotten done is, as I mentioned, I've built the donut or whatever. I'll show that off in a little bit. But if we come back here, I've kind of got an area set up to where I will be building the iron farm. I'm going to be building one of Groove Guy's 99% efficient iron farms. So I'll put one down here closest to the ground, then I'll go up another 70 blocks, probably build another one. That's kind of the plan. So we'll build one here, and then, well, a set of them there, the two. And then if we go to the other side, right over to here, just another, I went 40 blocks out on either side, so over here we'll be building another set of them. So one at the groundish level, and then one up there. So that's kind of the plan. So I think I'm going to do a time lapse of me clearing out the area and building them. So I guess let's get that started. the iron farms are now done. On both sides, all 4 of them. it it's taken a little while. Well, I really shouldn't say done yet because I don't have the villagers in yet. I'm working on that though. If we come back here, I should make a pathway or something back here, but I just don't. It's difficult to make things look natural, especially with like pathways, that kind of thing, to get back here. But I built this, which, as you guys probably saw in the time lapses, villager breeder. Although I kind of messed up here on the collection point because I have them just coming up in here, but they really need to come up and then drop in. I'm so used to before the whole max cramming thing, so they need to be lifted up farther and then dropped into a cell. So I need to do that and that kind of thing. I'm just gonna use carts, I think, to ship them out of here to each one of the iron farms. According to Groove Guy, who actually designed these iron farms, it takes 20 villagers. I don't think I'm probably gonna do 20 villagers because technically you can do it with 14 or so. I think I don't know. I might do 20, or I might just do somewhere between 14 and 20, just in each one. Try to get them above the 14 limit, and then get that going. And so that's kind of the next objective. But it took me a long time to get all that active. It didn't take me so long to build this. The funny thing about this is it took me like exactly an hour to build this or whatever, so it didn't take me all that long. But I've built this a couple of times. These got faster as I went, but it's still, over time, just finding enough time to build each individual one took me like probably 2 weeks or so. I mean, just to get through it all or whatever, to get to each individual one. So it's taking time, but we're coming along. We're getting there. So now I've just got to get these villagers put in, and I might do a time lapse of some of that maybe, or not, because there's been a little bit of time lapsage already. But I don't know. I think there's more glass on this side though than on this side at the bottom. But I'll fix that and get villagers transferred, and it'll be good stuff. So see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, I just thought I'd do a little bit of talking during these next couple time lapses. What I want to talk about is just sharing some good news. I picked up a new mic, so I'm using the old mic right now for kind of a sound comparison test. So the mic which I'm using right now is the Logitech Gaming G933 Artemis Spectrum wireless headphones mic. And this is the new mic, which is a Snowball Ice black microphone or whatever that came with a microphone boom stand and Knox pop filter. Both the arm stand and the pop filter are done by Knox. So I got it in an Amazon bundle for like $80. So I'll link that in the description or whatever. I think it was a pretty good buy. So yeah, that's the new microphone. Hope you guys like it. Whilst I'm here, I thought I'd also talk about the launch of the new VentureCraft server. It actually launched today, Friday the 24th. Haven't actually got a chance to play on it yet, so I guess it'd actually be Friday the 23rd. It's past midnight. But it launched. Haven't got a chance to play on it yet. I'm hoping that later today, I might do a live stream or something of me getting started off on it, that kind of thing. So that'll be interesting. Other than that, I think this series has got probably 1 to 2 more episodes in it. I'd like to get the boat built, done, and sorting system gone along with that. So once we get that done, I think that'll probably wrap up this series. But then the VentureCraft series will come along, and I think that'll last for quite a while. I'm really excited for that server to be up and running and getting on that. So please stay tuned. I think it'll all be interesting, and catch you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, so back over here at the West Iron Farms, and getting ready to check the iron. I know last time I checked it, it was at like almost 9 stacks, so but it's probably been running in AFKing anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, so I'm excited to see how much iron we got. I guess it's time to check. Yeah, that's pretty good, I'd say. These iron farms have actually been kicking out a lot more iron than I thought they would. I mean, that was been AFK 4 to 6 hours, but I probably only AFK'd it 6 hours earlier today, so it's probably been only running for like 12 hours, I mean, total, and we already have this much iron. I mean, they've been rocking pretty good. We will go check the other side now. I mean, it's usually a pretty constant stream of golems, so I suppose that's a good thing. I guess we'll grab that and run over to the other side. I was having a lot of troubles when building these and stuff and getting the villagers in there. I was like out of iron. I didn't have enough iron to build the rails and carts. So that was difficulty. I had to go rob some iron from some of the other people on the server, but I'm sure I can pay them back now. So if we come over here, these are the East Iron Farms. I mean, look at how often. I mean, one over there and now over here. This one has not been running for as long though. This was the village that I moved these villagers last. I swear that was a Tiny Twister. And so this one hasn't been running as long, but still been running for a good amount of time. Probably 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, so something like that. But yeah, that's pretty good ironage, I gotta say. So be like, well, that's 6 right there. So 12, 18, 20. My math is brilliant, trust me. Yeah, 18, 20, 21, 21, and 13. So quite a bit of iron. So these are working pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So not sure quite what we're gonna do with this iron yet. I maybe make our beacon out of it. I had actually been planning on using the pigman farm, which I have not showed off yet, to get gold blocks to make the beacon out of, but I don't know, we're producing a pretty steady flow of iron now, so we might do iron instead. I don't know. We'll have to see. As we talked in the last clip, our next step's probably going to be a beacon to clear out the island, so we can put haste 2 on it and clear out those islands where the boat is going to be. So we talked about either doing gold via the pigman farm and that kind of thing, but I haven't even showed off the pigman farm yet, so I figured I might ought to do that. So this is, well, first of all, I'll talk about this. In order to get above the nether or whatever, our method of doing it, I came up with this a while ago. I don't know if other people will use this or not, but just kind of figured this one out myself. I usually use a piston, and I'll use it to shove this block with a stair on top of it, with the cart on top of that, and then when it gets up to that height, it shoves the cart down in top of the stairs. That way you can still see it, but yet you can stand on top of the back part of the stair in order to get above it, because you can no longer just have the cart inside like the block or whatever, you jump on that and then jump through the block anymore. You have to have something to give you the little extra boost, jump on it. So that's why I ended up doing that, and then I just have a half slab here or whatever to block the cart from coming out. So I ended up, actually, this isn't a stair anymore. I ended up changing that to a half slab because the stair wasn't working. The stair, it kept shoving the cart out. So I ended up changing it out so it's on top of a half slab, and then there's another half slab here. That way it prevents the cart from coming out, yet you still have that little extra boost. So if we just go whoop like that and get out, we can just then jump up like that, and we're here. So this is the design by Snow Crash. I've already produced this much gold from it, so we're getting close. I figured that we'd need about 3 stacks of gold blocks in order to make our beacon, so that's why that's there. So, but if we come up here, it'll slowly come in view. As I just said, it's Snow Crash Stein, but it's slightly different. The way in which he had his redstone, I didn't see a clear way of getting a ladder up through it because the redstone was kind of in the way. So I modified it on my own in order to get the timings right and that kind of thing, and make my own little redstone bit up here for the timing circuit. So if we come up here, I'll kind of show you that. I just kind of separated apart a little farther, add a little bit more delay on that side and that kind of thing. I put in a lever here to stop it when I'm not here, but we'll go ahead and turn that off. That way we can get some action going while we're here. But yeah, it's a
pretty monumental task. I don't remember how long it took. It's been a while since I built it, so we'll just come up here. You can hear the pistons firing. I'll kind of show you how it works. So basically, in order to start it, you throw a snowball at one of those guys. But once you do, they fall down there. This comes down. Most of them will die. Some of them won't. And that's why there's the blocks on top of the slime box, because they'll suffocate them or shove them back off the edge. But anyway, basically, once they're dead, those slime blocks push the XP out here, which then those bottom slime blocks that I'm kind of looking at will launch now, and they'll come up here, and then those will elevate it even up farther to you, and you kind of get a halo of XP, so it's kind of cool. I will show you it in action now. Alright. Oop, I missed. Maybe I should just grab a few snowballs. Oop. I am an expert archer. Alright, but there we go. Might get a little noisy for a second. If we just watch them all fall down. And here we go. So then the XP gets sent here and right up, and look at the halo of XP. It is really, really good. And you just sit here and kind of AFK it and get tons and tons of XP. It is honestly really, really good. Had to have a good source of XP on the server, and I thought this was definitely the way to go. This is actually the second one of these that I've built, but currently for the gold collection, I've just got that one chest there on each side. It doesn't even filter out the rotten flesh or swords or anything like that, so it's really, really kind of not that great for gathering the gold. I should really put some filters on it. Just kind of have a dispenser going off the side, spitting all the rest out in order to get the gold, which I think I will do if I decide to go this route for the beacon, which I think I probably will, because I want to save the rest of the iron for the sorting system. We need to save that iron for the sorting system, so I think this is probably what I'll do, so I'm going to AFK that, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so we're back here at the pigman farm or whatever, so just gonna show you off this little system that I built here or whatever. So I just kind of put a filter down there or whatever, just to filter all of the items that come out and just filter out the gold bars. I don't know if that will work better than gold nuggets. I'm not sure why there's actually a gold nugget in there, but that's really not the point. I'm hoping that it'll be better or whatever, because we can only get 9 stacks of gold ingots technically if we did nuggets instead. So I'm going for gold bars this way, hoping that maybe we'll get a bit more than that. So I don't know, we'll AFK for probably 6 hours or so, 6 to 8 hours, something like that. So we'll see how much we get or whatever. And then I've just got this little dropper system that everything else will just drop out or whatever. So the only thing is, I forgot to grab stone bricks and stuff. I came here with everything else, but I forgot the stone bricks and stuff, so I had to just make do with what I had. So this wood, I didn't do it on any other side. I only did it on this side, so we'll see how everything goes. So I think that'll be it for this episode. So I think I'm gonna AFK this, get some gold and stuff for next episode for the beacon and stuff. So, but I think that's all for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.